Hello, baddies. Currently, okay, actually, let me start from the top. So, I have 3 tests I should probably be studying for. Instead, I've decided to procrastinate. However, I did start watching K-pop Demon Hunters because I've only literally heard good things about it, and it's so good. It's so good. I'm not even halfway through. I still have an hour and 7 minutes left. It's so good. I need to be studying. I'm not. I need to start. I have a test in my AP Spanish class, my biologia, my mom just brought me pizza. Anywho, and advanced pre-cal. I need to get on that. We're doing applications for conics, aka torturing children. That's what it should be renamed to because that's what it is. So I'm probably gonna eat my pizza. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Anywho, finish watching K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't really. And then also tomorrow, I have. Apologies, I'm trying to get myself organized. I'm going to like this. No, K-pop Demon Hunters. Anyhow, tomorrow, I'm going to this short film, like filming session for this guy at my school, and I'm supposed to dress up like I'm Amish, I think. I don't know how to dress up like I'm Amish, like, okay, I want this charger going, making me mad. Anyhow, and I have to be up at like 7 in the morning on a Sunday, but like, I want to do it, so, yeah. Anywho, so I'm gonna have quite a day. I'm gonna be there from 8:30 to 5 p.m. So I need to study like right now. I'm not doing that. So I'll get on that. I'm gonna do it. Okay, hello y'all. So I previously made 3 videos talking about originally the life of a showgirl, and then that just kind of bled into like why I liked it or like it so much. So I just decided like I'm gonna make a whole video, one because I felt like I was kind of flipping and flopping all over the place, which usually I don't mind if y'all hear, but today I felt like it was on like a new level. Also because I'm trying to avoid studying for my pre-cal test, so I was just kind of going on and on and on and on and on. But so what I said was basically originally I listened to it and I was kind of like and then I re-listened to it and I was like, I really like this, like it's really fun, because like I knew like whenever I was done listening to it, like, oh, like she's very happy and I'm happy that she's happy. I just like was expecting something different, and I don't know, I was just not really feeling the vibes. Like I was like, I'm just not feeling too holly and jolly right now, and so this is just not really matching my vibe. And this was also like on a Thursday, so I was just like exhausted. And now like I listen to it and I'm like, oh, that's like cute, like that she's so happy and stuff. And then I started talking about canceled, and I feel like canceled and actually romantic are very good ways to deal with haters and just people who you feel like don't like you, because I think we've all had experiences where it's just kind of like, I feel like this person just doesn't like me and I didn't really do anything to them. And I think actually romantic is a very good way to combat that. Just because basically saying like, oh, you care so much about what I do, like, cute. Not really reciprocated though, so. And I feel like that's something that I have done in the past, and so that's why I like that song. I think it's cute. And also canceled, just kind of accepting whenever you feel like you just aren't liked and accepted, and just being like, you know what, I guess that's me. And I think it represents a lot of deciding that what other people see about you, like they're gonna see about you either way, and you can be in the fate of Ophelia or Opalite era while other people are like, oh, she sucks. whatever the opposite of actually romantic is. There probably is a song, I just don't feel like thinking of it right now. Also, don't mind that. I'm just not gonna look at it. I really like the Fate of Ophelia dance, and I think it's cute. I also like the cover photo, like I think it relates to the Fate of Ophelia. Like, I was telling someone, I think her being in the bathtub is kind of showing that she was like drowning, like she was real close to just kind of going insane. And like she, like right as she was almost there, like it stopped. And so I like that. And whenever I made that connection, I was like, okay. But I like the album. I think it's a happy little album. After the Tortured Poets Department, which we all know, Tortured Poets Department era for anyone is kind of rough. But yeah, and then I also canceled, I like how it talks about, you know, did you make a joke only a man could? And also, if you can't be good, then just be better at it. Because I think that there's a very big culture of like, if you can't do it, then try harder. Like, you're not trying hard enough if you can't do it correctly. And I like that. That kind of just turns it into like a, whenever you're trying so hard and you can't do it right and you're just kind of like beating yourself up. That's what that line really represents to me. And I think that's like, I like that. It's in the song. Especially like, I feel like if I'm ever upset and I listen to that song, well, actually, no, I was upset like yesterday and I listened to that song because your girl did in fact get rejected from another student activity thing, which is fine because that one was kind of like, it was majority of people who were like friends with them that got accepted, which there's nothing wrong with that because like if you have a team, you need to make sure you know the people on the team. So I get it. I was just kind of sad about it because I was like, it seemed fun, but you know, it wasn't meant for me. And so yeah, overall. And then I also like Wood. I think it's cute. I think it's really cute. Getting Ready song. I'm trying to remember everything that I said because I want to make sure no points are left out. Oh, I also talked about how it's funny that I'm speaking about my thoughts because like you're interpreted very differently by everyone you talk to because not everyone sees what you say. And so I think it's funny that like I'm posting these videos publicly about like basically what goes through my mind and who I am, kind of like a public journal. And so I think like, because I don't really act like this towards everyone, obviously, because like if I don't know people, then I don't talk to them. Because I mean, well, I do talk to them, but like people I don't know and people I do know, I talk to differently just because like different levels of comfort. And so it's funny because I feel like whenever you look at me, you wouldn't guess that like, oh, she's like really talkative, because 90% of the time, if I don't know somebody, I'm going. So yeah, I need to fill up my wallet and finish my homework, but I think that's it. And then the rest was just kind of filler words. I knew I was dragging that video on, but I didn't feel like going to shower and shave because now that I waxed and then I went back to shaving, it's just like I have to shave 30 different directions and it's really annoying. But anyhow, I feel like, ooh, uh-oh, oh, oh no. Look, like, I just shaved. And see, shaving just makes me mad. Also, this only happened because I used to shave every other day for like a year and a half. Don't do that. And I was like, wait, like my hair is growing back way too fast. So when I decided I'm gonna slow down at the end of my freshman year, and like I started shaving every month so my hair would start growing back normally, and then I slowly worked it down to 1 week, and now I shave like every week. And I'm like mad because it's just so much work now and it was so easy back then. Like, oh, just don't do that. Anywho, I knew I was dragging it on, and so I'm happy that now this video is only 7 minutes and 30 seconds because it really helps my storage, because girl, I have this whole Snapchat thing. I need to transfer a lot of photos and that's going to take a lot of time. Good thing I have 12 months to do it. Anyhow, I need to go study now. Thank God I have my food and I have my bed, and I'm probably gonna turn on a playlist and we're gonna eat up this quiz or this test, this pre-cal test. It's got nothing on me. Anywho, happy end of week probably. Hey baddie, just studying for a math test that was kicking my butt, but now I'm getting it together, except for this page. I don't know if you remember pre-calculus applications. Consider yourself lucky if you don't. Anywho, and I figured I should informarle, that's Spanish for inform you, that the musical I'm in is during Thanksgiving break. So you might be in town, and I'm sure you're going to be very busy with all the other stuff you do. But if you're interested, you're invited to come see the cool kids. Anywho, yeah. Okay, well, this is gonna be my last video of the week, and I'm making this video because, one, I like to listen to myself talk, because every time after I send myself or videos of myself to other people, I always rewatch them. So yeah, that may also, I don't know, I kind of have like a bad trait of like every time I call someone more than like once, I'm like, I feel like I'm bothering them. And also, I don't really know who to call to talk to, so I get to talk to myself and other people. Those 12 subscribers. I see you. Anywho, so recently, for the first time, I felt kind of like yesterday, I feel like I had my first toil, because I was at my lunch table, and it's less of like a sit down and talk lunch table and more of like a eat like we're in a war zone lunch table, which, you know, sometimes it has its perks, but like yesterday was like very heightened, because there was like a test that everyone was freaked out about, and so they were inhaling that food. Mind you, I'm a slow eater, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, like, sorry guys. And usually, like, you know, some people wait for me while they stare at me and watch me eat. And I was kind of like, oh, apologies. That was my mother coming to bring me the oopie goopie she made me for dinner. Anywho, so yeah, it's giving a little bit of Warzone. And everyone at my table is really sweet. Just, I don't know, why do we have to eat like we're in a war zone? So anywho, and I was kind of like upset because I was like talking, right, as I usually do, duh. And somebody's like, they basically said, baby, you should stop talking and eat. And it wasn't like meant to be rude or like a personal thing, but I was kind of having a rough day, and so I took that very personally. I was kind of like, oh, okay. And I don't know, I feel like everything that I said either got ignored or just disregarded. And like, I feel like that's something that happens whenever you talk a lot, and you just kind of have to deal with it. But not gonna lie, sometimes it just sucks, because like come on now, like. But I also think that was just kind of like what I'm used to happening from like my past, like coming back to me, because I was like got ignored once, everyone hates me. But you know, maybe just me being a little dramatic and such. But I don't know, kind of, I wasn't feeling the energy, and today I was kind of like, guys, like, don't do that again, please. I was kind of feeling a little dumb there, feeling a little stupid. But anywho, yeah, so that's fun. I feel like when I talk about this, like right now, I'm not really worried about it, but I feel like as I just like start to like go back, I'm like, or like be around the people who I like don't mention by name, but who I talk about how they made me feel online, I'm kind of like, I wonder if you're ever gonna see this and be like, okay. Ooh, hey. And I talk about this a lot. It's low-key, like, not even gonna lie, like, I don't think about it until I do, and then I'm like but I'm not as worried about it as I was in the past, because I don't feel like people would really care. They would just more care about the fact that I talk about them. Well, not really. More of talk about myself, but you know what I mean. Anywho, so if you're a big talker and if you like to talk a lot, then no, I care about what you have to say, even if I'm not there in the moment. Also, rep the shirt. Nope, not today. I cleaned my room. Yes, I know, hold your applause. I don't have any homework today because not tomorrow, but the next day we have a lovely SAT or PSAT. I hate standardized testing, but it's fine. Maybe it'll treat me well. Also, yesterday at the end of the day, like I was already so done, and then I took this test. Y'all, it was like kind of really bad. And like I feel like every time I say that, I'm like, don't say that because that makes it worse. And like it wasn't that bad. Like the parts that were good were fine, and then the parts that were bad were bad. And I think usually that means that it's bad because like, yeah. Anyway, so no bueno. Definitely not feeling like I should start a career becoming a mathematician anytime soon. I really hope my math grade raises and doesn't drop because Lord knows it needs a raise. My math grade is getting clocked right now. And I was kind of like, you know, maybe this will go uphill. I feel like right now my tests are kind of like this, and I need them to be more like this because like that, because I'm like I need my GPA to not drop right now. That like not what I need. And I also need a large curva on that test. Definitely. And everyone's like, I don't feel very good about it, but I'm like, I feel like you not feeling good about it. Like, are we on the same level of not feeling good about it? Because I sure do hope we are. Anywho, I'm sure it'll be fine, but you know, fingers crossed. But yeah, I also like, I don't know, I feel like it's a problem that whenever, like, I don't know who to call, and I feel like when I call them, I'm like, I feel like I'm wasting your time. That might be an issue I should address. I don't know. I wonder where that's stemming from. Oh. Also, Pete, my cat's right there. You can see his ear. But yeah, overall everything's been good though. Like minus in that, I feel like, yeah, that was like a hiccup for me, TBH. I also just think I was extremely overwhelmed, and I was like, guys, I need you to not make me feel dumb right now. Like anyhow, but está bien. We ball. It's okay. Those math tests don't know who they're messing with because Unit 3, I'm making a comeback. Yeah, you heard me. I'm making a comeback. I don't know why all our tests have to be on the same week, but me and Unit 3, and then all the other tests, I'm gonna clock all of their T's. They are ready for me. I got this. And that's the energy I'm bringing. So yeah, I'm about to like probably edit this video because I'm waiting for my sheets to get out of the dryer, and then Peep non-sheeted bed, and then I'm gonna go get in my bed and I'm gonna do whatever freak I want because I have nothing to do that I'm aware of. Hopefully I don't get any surprises tomorrow. But yeah, also I feel kind of bad because I feel like, actually, you know what, no I don't, because I feel like I only anywho, that will be addressed later. That made no sense, so we're just gonna disregard that whole sentence. I don't want to stop talking because that means I have to go shower, and you know, the lion does what the lion wants. It's hard to talk to a screen because whenever I say stuff like that, I'm like, do they think I'm cringy or funny? A very thin line. Or do they laugh awkwardly? Then again, if anyone wants to make fun of me, they can just click off. And they can just like, because I won't even see it. Anyway, bye. I hope you have a lovely week.